Hello. So, I'm a little depressed right now, but not very, very much, I guess. Um, so I'm kind of like talking to three girls. Uh, we're bare lighting. But I'm kind of talking to three girls right now. One of them is kind of a family friends from a while back. And when I say a while back, this is like before I was even a teenager. Uh, so I was kind of talking to her, but we haven't really talked in the last 2 days and all that. And I don't really know what's going on with her. Uh, but she is 27, if I remember correctly, somewhere around there. Uh, which I think I mentioned her before, but also I'm on Plenty of Fish, and I met, well, I haven't actually met them, but I started talking to two other girls on there. Uh, just in case. You never know. Uh, so one is 18. Uh, she's a virgin. The other one is 28, and she has a kid. If I remember correctly, it is like she is her kid is around 6. Uh, from what it seems like, I haven't actually asked the kid's age or anything like that. So yeah, um, but it's like personality wise, it's like they both have their positive and negatives, just as a person that you see right off the bat. Uh, like sexual wise, it's like just going in that. It's like I kind of have a choice. Do I want to try to go for someone that I can mold uh, and chisel and work at to be uh, to kind of be, I wouldn't really say mine, but with how I am, I can be really careful, and if I can't make them satisfied in an area, then that means that it's not really for that person at all. I would know that. Um, so it's like, yeah. Uh, but she hasn't really done anything sexual wise, from what she tells me, and that includes the hands, if you know what I mean. Uh, or in girls' case, the fingers. Uh, so yeah, I could go with that one and kind of mold or whatever, and see what I can find out. Like we would basically be finding out what she likes together. The downside about that is there are stuff that I enjoy that if she doesn't like, then I'm basically like shooting myself in the foot. But the other female, uh, she has admitted to a lot of her past. Uh, she has admitted a lot of her sexual preferences and stuff. So I know a lot about what she likes and what she doesn't like in that category. Um, so although I wouldn't be able to mold her, but at least I know what she likes and what she doesn't. Uh, so at least I basically know what I'm getting. Uh, kind of looks gray there, but oh well. Uh, so I've been going personality wise. It's like I'm making sure they know as much about me, and I'm trying to learn about them too. Uh, and the 18-year-old, her and I were talking about this. Uh, and she kind of got a little upset over something I said, which is fine. Uh, but I asked her how many people she's talking to right now, and she said one other than me. And I also told her that I'm talking to one other girl other than her, and she was fine with that. Uh, and we were talking about how she is and how I am, and it does seem like I do connect more with the 18 girl. The downside is with her, she does want to go to college. Right now, she's a senior in high school. Uh, and she wants to go to 4-year college, which means because I kind of want a kid within like the next few years, uh, because of my little sister. I don't remember if I told you guys, but when I was around 8 years old, I had a dream that I actually had a kid, a boy, and my boy was playing with a girl whose back was turned towards me, but she had long blonde hair. At first, I thought it was my niece, mainly because my older sister was there, and I could tell that the girl was very close family, and my niece fits that category. But at this point, my niece is too old from my son in the picture. From the ages uh, that I could tell, it seemed like they're only about 3, 4 years apart at most. Like it seemed like my niece was probably about 8 years old, and my son was probably around like 4 or 5. Uh, so going with that, and my niece already being born and almost turning 1, that would mean that if that dream would to come true, I would basically have to have a kid uh, in like the next. Well, it takes about 9 months to actually have the child. And I could tell the child was mine, by the way, because I could feel a direct blood connection. Like, just the way that my feelings were, it's like I could tell the child was mine. Uh, and not like an adoption standpoint, like I was there for its birth. Uh, and all that. I don't know where the mother was in the picture, but still, that's besides the point. But with the little girl, I didn't see her face, but although I felt a blood connection, it was more of a close family, but not like. It felt more like a other sibling or very close to a sibling feeling. Uh, so that's part of the reason why I kind of want to have kids. But going by the dream in itself, for me to do all that, uh, I do apologize for that. But for all that, it's the matter of like her going to the 18-year-old going to college. That's 4 years. If I don't want to interrupt her college and all that, because if you're pregnant in college, it is very hard to finish. I'm not saying it's not possible, but I don't want to do that. And I wouldn't want, like, I don't want to do that, and I wouldn't do that. Uh, so going in that standpoint, uh, like the 28-year-old would probably be the better fit, and all that. So, and it's not like I'm trying to force the dream to come true. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. But at the same time, I do want a kid within the next few years, anyways. Because it's like I'm not getting any younger. So yeah. Uh, the 28-year-old, she does have a kid, like I mentioned. God damn it. Stop. It's annoying. But either way. So yeah. But that's kind of like the situation I'm put in. I haven't told the 28-year-old yet, but I am like about to, like literally. I kind of started the message too. But I prefer being truthful to begin with. But it's like doing it right off the bat is kind of like sketchy. It's like hardly any girls would go for that. So it's like you kind of want to start talking and see where things go. And then if you get to the point, then you could. So yeah. But anyways, I think that's pretty much going to be it for right now. I may do another video later, but I don't know for certain. So don't quote me on that. But anyways, have a nice day, have a nice night, and I'll catch you all next time.